Hello and welcome to Plant-Based Logic. This month, KFC released a brand new vegan chicken burger in Canada. It's a fantastic time for Canadians and just a horrible, horrible time for us Aussies who have to wait a little bit longer for the vegan KFC burger to make its way down under. Like with a lot of non-vegan companies that release vegan products, KFC is copying a lot of flack from certain parts of the vegan community. On this episode of The Grey Areas of Veganism, we look at fast food chains releasing plant-based products and ask the simple question, is it vegan? My name's Alistair, this is Plant-Based Logic, and let's get into the video. The year is 2012. I'm heading back from a long day teaching. All I wanted was a quick drive-through, but alas, it's 2012, and the most vegan thing on the menu of any fast food restaurant at the time was probably the soda or maybe the ketchup packets if we're lucky. I mean, it was good in a way. It meant I had to go home and cook some food and not rely on the convenience of the drive-through at a fast food restaurant. You know, grabbing a quick burger and fries. Listen, we're not going to get into any of the health aspects today. We can argue till we're blue in the face what we should and shouldn't eat. But today we're going to be specifically talking about the ethics, because we know the answer. Fast food is garbage. It's junk food, and if consumed, should be consumed as a one-off. Or not, I don't care, I'm not your dad. If you want to eat fast food every day, all day, your health is your choice. I'm not here to tell you otherwise. Fast forward 8 years, it's 2020. Beyond Meat, Impossible Foods, insert new mock meat company here, is flooding fast food chains across the world. Plant eaters and vegans rejoice. Hooray! And now we can finally enjoy a burger at 10 a.m. on a Sunday from KFC after a horrible night on the Terps, just like everyone else.
I am hungover.
So what's the big problem? The burgers are made from plants, vegans have an option, less animals are dying. Sounds like a win-win-win-win to me, but there are some issues. And these issues seem to break down into three main points. Let's start with number one. The plant-based products are cooked in the same oil and on the same grill as non-plant-based products. Now, this is a legitimate concern. I'm not even talking just from an ethical standpoint, but also from a health standpoint as well. Cross-contamination is real, and I've had food poisoning before because of it. As I said before, we're not going to get into the health aspects. I just want to focus purely on the ethics. I think you have to ask yourself the question, what are you vegan for? Now, if there is an option not to have my food cooked on the same grill or in the same oil, I'm taking that option. In fact, I heard that in Canada, they have a specific fryer specifically for the plant-based foods. Fantastic. But remember, we are vegan for the animals. Plant-based for everything else, but veganism is specifically for the animals. And as far as I see it, I'm not harming or increasing the demand for animals by eating vegan products cooked on the same grill or in the same oil. Now, we can discuss the gross factor, ick, and uncomfortable feelings that come along with having your food cooked on the same grill as animal products. However, I don't think it's something that we can get angry at other vegans for, or the restaurant for that matter, who are providing these vegan options. And to be honest, if it gets too difficult, the restaurants are more likely to pull these products off the menu because it could be just more harm than it's worth. And honestly, I think that's a lose-lose for the vegan movement and the animals. Quick tip. If you are feeling uncomfortable eating at fast food restaurants that have plant-based options, if it is not busy and you're very respectful, you can ask the person at the counter if they could put down foil on the hot plate and they can cook your burger on it. I've done it a bunch of times, and out of the probably 10 times I've asked, 9 times have been no problems. The other time, they said, no, we can't. I said, do you mind putting it in the microwave? And they heated up my Beyond Burger in the microwave, and it was fine. Number 2, we should be giving our hard-earned cash to vegan companies and vegan restaurants. Yeah, okay, fair call. But firstly, we shop at supermarkets that sell animal products. I don't know many vegans that explicitly shop at farmers markets or vegan-only supermarkets. Yeah, but yes, I agree. I prefer to give my hard-earned money to small family-owned vegan companies and vegan restaurants, 100%. I feel uncomfortable giving money to big billion-dollar corporations that have made their billions on the back of animal suffering. But again, we have to ask ourselves, why are we vegan? The answer is, and always, the animals. By providing the demand for these plant-based products, these companies will look to expand their plant-based menus and hopefully reduce the demand for the animal-based products. Not to mention the vegan meats that are used in these products are from plant-based companies. I think ultimately by having these options, I think it will actually help drive the growth for vegans, or at the very least plant-based eaters. As it stands right now, the majority of mock meats and vegan products that are actually bought are by people who aren't actually vegan. So by offering these plant-based options, I think it's moving us quicker to a vegan future. But hey, I want to hear from you. Do you agree? But definitely let me know down in the comment section below. While you're down there, why don't you hit the subscribe button? And if you're liking this video, give it a like as well. Number 3, harm reduction isn't vegan, and I will not support any company that is pushing harm reduction as an ethical standpoint. To me, this third reason is a combination of the first two, but with the added line drawn, boycott any progress that isn't 100% vegan. And I get this, harm reduction isn't vegan, and I have a whole rant video on this coming up in the future, so stay tuned for that. But right now, as it stands, we are a very small voice in a very non-vegan world, and I think we take any wins we can get right now. Doesn't mean we don't keep our eye on the prize of what we're actually striving for, but I think we take the W when we can. When I went vegan 10 years ago, we barely had anything outside of tofu and black bean burgers. And to be honest, that's fine for me. That's pretty much what I live on now. But the average consumer wants more. People want these options. People want to be able to go through the drive-thru or go to a fast food chain and grab a burger when they can. And as vegans, I think we need to support the push for more of these alternatives. Once we have these alternatives, the price point's right, the taste is right, we've got the products there, then we can actually draw the line in the sand and say, why are we even eating animals anymore? We have better alternatives. Again, I'm not saying you have to eat it. I'm not going to be shoving it down your throat. And I'm never going to force any vegan to eat these mock meat alternatives. I do think we should be throwing our support behind innovation and to utilize all the tools in our toolbox to create concrete change for the future. We right now are setting the foundations for a vegan future. Right now, we have that choice. We are laying that foundation as we speak. What I say isn't gospel. I am not a guru. I'm just a vegan dude on the internet making videos in his bedroom. So obviously I want to hear from you. This is a controversial topic and one that I want to talk about. That's why I put it into the grey areas of veganism playlist. I want to hear these counter arguments. But remember, ask yourself, why are you vegan? If you're getting angry at the business for providing these options, or getting angry at the customer for eating these options, how is this benefiting the animals? My name's Alistair. This is Plant-Based Logic. And until next time, bye for now.